the We Got Action Morning Show, the one and only DJ Unpredictable 601, wake you up and hold you down on this good Tuesday, y'all, April 1. Don't be confused. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe on April Fool's Day. Do not let it happen. But guess what? It is day one of Jackson State University Athletics Blue and White Week 2025. And as promised, in the studio with me hanging out, I got the one and only my friend, my brother, Coach O. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, good morning.
How we doing, man?
Blessed, man. Can't complain.
Man, it is so good to have you over here in our studio this morning, man. I want to start off by just letting our listeners know, tell us a little bit about Coach O and your background and how did you land here at Jackson State?
Yeah, man. Coach O, man, originally from Jackson,
yes.
Presidential Hills to be exact.
Come on.
Man, went to Northwest Middle School, Provine High School.
Yeah.
Found myself, I ended up at Mississippi State. That was during the time, Jackson State had a guy named James Bell, and I know that probably rubbed a lot of Jacksonians the wrong way.
Yeah.
And so I chose to go a different route because I didn't want to play for James Bell. But, man, fast forward, man, after my college career, I had the opportunity to come back and coach at Callaway High School. Had some really good teams over there. And, man, got picked out of Callaway and ended up at Provine as the head coach, replacing the legend and Coach Collins.
Coach Collins, man, he was the coach while I was there as well.
No doubt, man. And ended up leaving Provine for I felt like my best team I had, man. And Colin Community College called me, offered me a job down there. And I went and was the offensive line coach at Colin for a few years.
Yeah.
And from there, the rest is history. Jackson State for the last 6 years, man.
Impressive resume, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we're sitting in the studio with Coach O, assistant coach, right?
Yeah, assistant head coach.
Assistant head coach for I Love Jackson University. Let me put a little bit more respect on that. National HBCU football champion. Assistant head coach.
It's got a ring to it.
That's right. Did y'all catch that metaphor? It got a ring to it. Matter of fact, speaking of rings, I think we collected 2 this past fall, right?
2. They are beautiful. I'll let you check them out for it.
There you go. One day I'm going to be kind of affiliated with that football program where they get me one. I'm going to submit my ring size. I mean, I am the stadium DJ.
You are.
I'm providing a little atmosphere.
You do a great job,
too, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
But no, most importantly, man, we want to talk about Blue and White Week. It is day one of Blue and White Week, and we have a lot of exciting things happening throughout the week. But today is all about giving. You know what I mean? Athletics are giving. A lot of people out there in the community, they want to talk about, well, we want more uniforms. We want more helmets. We want this. We want that. But it takes the alumni, friends, family, and supporters of Jackson State University to give. So talk about how important it is for our alumni, friends, and family to give to the program.
Yeah, when the pastor talk about tithing, usually the folks get up and walk out.
Yeah.
I want them to sit down and just hear me for one second.
Right. Now, we want them to close the doors, not lock them.
Don't lock them.
Close them.
Because God loves a cheerful giver.
Carry on.
But my bad. So, hey, with that being said, man, listen, giving to Jackson State University right now, not just athletics, but as a whole, you're giving to excellence. You're giving to a university that's on the same page, and I can't say that's always the case. You know what I mean? But we are all on the same page right now. And so with the day of giving for today, man, listen, winning cost, and winning championships, it drives up the price.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And the consistency of winning is not cheap. And so it's not that we are begging. It's not that we are just asking for money to create a slush fund. No, every dollar that we receive goes to these young men and these young women to improve their experience at Jackson State, but also it improves the opportunity for the fans to keep seeing winners. And our fans love a good winner, man.
Tell me about
a good winner. And so when you give to Jackson State, I just don't want people to think we just raising money just to go into a cloud. No, it's actual funds that you're going to be able to see where your dollars are going. And our athletic department has done a fantastic job with VP Robinson and AD Elise Wells-Kilbert. They've done a fantastic job of making sure that we have what we need, but they can't do what we need them to do without all our fans being on the same page and we pulling in the same direction.
Absolutely. We're sitting in the studio, day one of JSU Blue and White Week 2025. Man, don't you move, don't you go nowhere. We'll be right back with more from Coach O's, the We Got Action Morning Show, right here on the Sipp FM. It's the We Got Action Morning Show, the one and only DJ Unpredictable 601, wake you up and holding you down on this good day one, y'all, of April. That's right, it is April 1, but not only is it April 1, it is day one of Jackson State University Blue and White Week 2025. And still in the studio with me hanging out is, the championship winning National HBCU champion, assistant head football coach, my friend, my brother, Coach O. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Hey, man, appreciate you for still hanging out with us on this good day one of JSU Athletics Blue and White Week. We talked about Blue and White Week. We talked about giving, the importance of giving and things of that nature. But when we talk about giving to a program, it not only goes towards the fall. It goes towards the summer where we're developing certain kids that may have aspirations to come here at Jackson University. And you guys put on a football camp and clinics. So can we tell our listeners just a little information about football camps and clinics?
Yeah, man, real quick. So Jackson State, we have a mega camp, HBCU mega camp coming up on June the 1st. Mm-hmm. And we have over 50 to 60 universities that will be there representing other schools from across the country. But already we have over 500 kids signed up for it.
Wow.
We expect close to 1,000 kids. And so if you're a Jackson State fan, a Jacksonian, you want your young man who's in high school to be developed, to be coached, right, and to get on our radar, that June 1st is an opportunity for them to do that. And then later on in the month, June the 18th and 19th, we have our youth camps coming up. And so these are our future Tigers, our young guys. And what we do with this future Tiger camp is 2 days. Yep. And we take them through the basic fundamentals of football, but it's fun for them. We invite Pee Wee teams out. We even have a section for the cheerleaders, the youth
Come
cheerleaders.
On now.
So Coach Danielle Mickens, she handles that for us. So it's something for everybody to be involved in it. And then June the 20th, we have our team camp. Okay. And so high school teams from all over the state, all over the region, they come in, play 7-on-7. We have an O-line, D-line component to it. And then on June the 21st, it culminates with our women's clinic. Yeah. And so we have our young ladies from across the country, man. We had somebody come here from California last year to our women's clinic. But they get to come learn about football. And this year we're celebrating women in football. We have 4 women that work in our football office that are fantastic. Fantastic. And so we're going to celebrate them and really educate the masses on what they do and how they do it and why they do it so well for us.
So during these football camps and clinics, not only are we educating the student athletes, this is an opportunity for coaches to get a little knowledge too as well, correct?
Absolutely. We have coaches that sign up for it, high school and Pee Wee coaches. They come see how we work. They can sit down with me. We can talk about operational things. So it's just not for the young students. It's for anybody that wants to learn more about football.
I love it, man. Would you consider these camps and clinics like a feeder experience for young athletes to make their way to Jackson State University?
Absolutely. We have guys who've been to these camps that are on our team now. Yeah. But also, even if you don't play football for Jackson State, it's great for you to come and learn about our university, and you might become a student at Jackson State one day. And this is an introduction to our campus environment. So our coaches take it seriously because we represent our university and we want to do it well. Right.
Student athlete.
Absolutely.
I know A.D. Robinson and A.D. Wells and the President Thompson really hit the ball out of the park by focusing on academics first. And I think we've been leading in the awards and things of that nature. Student athletes having 4.0 and higher GPAs, and that isn't a testament of the things that you are doing over there and the entire coaching staff is doing here at the I Love. Appreciate that. Now, to play for Jackson State, you got to have some zeal, some enthusiasm. I've seen you guys in action doing camps, doing summer practices, doing spring practices. So for all the listeners out there that may have aspirations on becoming an athlete here at Jackson State, what are the expectations when you come to the I Love?
Well, the expectation from our fans is the biggest expectation. That's championships, right?
Yeah.
And so if you talk about winning championships, it's a cerern type of dog you got to have in you. You got to have that grit. You got to have that grind. You got to have that focus. You got to have that good energy. Yeah. And we're a program. We don't want our players coming into our field house and they feel like it's a labor. We want them to come out field house and they love coming in. They feel the good vibes. They feel good energy, and they enjoy playing football just like they did on Saturday morning back when they used to get up with mom and dad. They go out there and cook that bologna sandwich and they go play football for 5 straight hours at the local park.
Now bologna sandwich, are we going thin cut or thick cut is what I need to know.
I was a thick cut guy.
That's right, man. It's got to be thick cut with the hole in the middle, and you got to burn the edges or it ain't gonna be worth nothing. Throw the whole sandwich away.
Right.
Man, we still sitting in the studio with the one and only head assistant football coach, Coach O. It is day one of Blue and White Week 2025 here at The I Love. We got music coming right now. It's the Sipp FM. It's the We Got Action Morning Show, the one and only DJ Unpredictable 601, still hanging out with you on this good day one. April 1, y'all, spring has sprung. After spring comes summer, and in the summer it gets hot around here in Jackson, Mississippi, but things are already heating up here for Blue and White Week. We got the one and only assistant head football coach, Coach O, still hanging out in the studio with me. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
How we feeling, man?
Man, feeling great. It's Blue White Week.
It's Blue and White Week, day one. We talked about giving, the importance of giving to athletics. We talked about the football camps and clinics, but this Saturday, April 5th, if I'm not mistaken, at 3 p.m. live from the vet, we got ourselves a situation happening. Can we talk about this situation?
Yeah, the national champions, the HBCU national champions will be back on the gridiron.
Back on the gridiron. It is the annual spring game, and this is an opportunity for fans to come out and see exactly what.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for you to get a preview of what it's going to look like this fall. We're still in the development stages of this team.
Yeah.
24 is long gone.
Yeah.
So it's time to go chase another championship.
That's right.
And you get a first-hand look at what we got in store for a lot of them dudes in the fall.
Now, I ain't going to put you on the spot, but the street committee say this upcoming team may be a little better than last year's team. That's just what they saying now.
I can't. The street committee, they say where there's smoke, there is fire.
Hey, man, light it up. That's all I got to say about that. Light it up. But fans, let me tell y'all something. We want everybody to bring a friend, tell a friend to bring a friend. This Saturday, April 5th. Don't worry about the weather, okay? Do not worry about the weather. One thing I know for sure is God loves Jackson State.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to get out there and put the pads on, and we're going to give you guys a preview, as Coach O said, of what you can expect this upcoming fall. All right, that is this Saturday, April 5th, live from the vet. Now, they got some cool things happening at the vet. I don't know if you're aware of it. Like, I think it's free admission, correct?
Admission, yep.
Tailgating is free. Just really treat this thing like a fall football game, but don't worry about no money.
No, come out, hang out with us.
Right.
This is a great time to just learn the players, be in a laid-back atmosphere.
Right.
I heard the Boom is going to be in the building.
Boom has got to be there.
They got to be in the building.
Sir.
You can't have Jack State football without the Boom.
Yeah,
right?
man. Bro, let me tell you something, man. This football program in the Sonic Boom of the South, just this university, man. Shout out to President Thompson and his team. Man, we're doing it first class. We're doing it first class, man. I'm talking about we are all over social media. You can't go to any platform without seeing something about Jackson State University in a positive light, man. So I want to say shout out to Coach Thompson and his entire cabinet. A.D. Robinson for sure, man. A.D. Robinson got the extension, I think it was last year, right?
Right.
T.C. Taylor, head coach T.C. Taylor got the extension as well. So in my mind, that just means the foundation is going to remain in place for another 3-4 years.
Absolutely. When have you seen Jackson State athletics, the Jackson State University family, this aligned?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The entire country knows we about our business.
Correct.
And they are looking to us to lead the way. They know if Jackson State has their hands on it right now, it's got to be good.
It's got to be good. It's got to be great. Man, listen, let me tell y'all something. We are still hanging out in the studio with the one and only national HBCU champion assistant head football coach. You see all those adjectives I had to put in there? My brother earned it, man. I appreciate that. Coach O is in the studio with me. Coming back, we're going to wrap up the interview, and we're going to talk about what the fans can expect this fall. All right? That's what we're going to do, man. Let's get back to the music right now. So we got Action Morning Show right here on the Sipp FM. It's the We Got Action Morning Show, the one and only DJ Unpredictable 601, still hanging out with you on this good, April 1, baby, April Fool's Day. I'm just telling y'all right here, right now, please do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe, because somebody gonna get you and they gonna get you good. Don't let it be you, all right? It is also day one of Jackson State University Blue and White Week here on the campus of The I Love. We're going to be on the campus doing some amazing things. We're going to be off the campus doing some amazing things. And those things consist of, today is all about giving. I got Coach O in the studio hanging out with me, assistant head football coach, Coach O. Good morning, brother. How are we doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
So we're talking about the importance of giving, man. Before we let you get out of here, let's come back around the corner and talk about why it is important to give to athletics.
No doubt. Well, listen, with the change of athletics, we're going to the NIL space.
Yeah.
The young men, young women, they understand their right to earn some of this money that these universities are making, right?
Correct.
And I can't knock it, man. I wish they had it when I was coming through school. But with that being said, in order to keep Jackson State athletics, Jackson State University at the forefront of all of college athletics and all of college academics, we must raise money to keep taking care of our players in a first-class manner. And so not just giving to athletics, from the school standpoint, but even from the collective side. When you see an opportunity to help this university anyway, you need to do it. And like I told you earlier, man, it's one of those deals where when you're giving to a university, you're giving to these young men, these young women, it's not going into space. It's going to something credible, something tangible, something that they can use, and something that can improve their lives. So we're excited about that, and we appreciate. I want to say this because we always talk about giving, but they rarely hear me say thank you.
There you go.
So I want to thank those people who do give diligently, and I appreciate you. The team appreciates you. Coach TC appreciates you. And get your partner on board. Get your partner on board.
I want to give y'all just a wider scope, if I may. I was able to experience firsthand on what it takes to move this football program. Okay, from the campus to wherever it may go. It takes a lot, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the world. We only receive so much help from the state. Beyond that, it's on us. We have the responsibility as friends, family, alumni, and supporters of Jackson University to give as often as we can. We don't have to wait on today to give. We can always give. I'm pretty sure there's a tab on the university's page specifically driven for giving to any organization. But today we're talking about athletics. But let me get to my point. About 2 years ago, I was able to be the locker room DJ for the team, right? That was my first time being able to do that. We went down to Tallahassee. We whooped up on FAMU. But to see the team's operations on you got to have the nutrition ready when the team gets there. They got to be fed at halftime or get their Gatorade treatment, their whatever the snacks that they need to replenish them during the halftime. Then once the game is over, guess what? We got to feed them again. You understand what I'm saying? And then the transportation to get to these said events. I want to let y'all know this is being paid for by somebody.
Right.
This is being paid for by somebody, and we're asking you guys to really give. Unless you have seen this operation firsthand, you really don't know, man. We're talking how many players on the team on average?
105.
105. That's just players. We got staff. We got coaches.
We usually account for about 160.
160 people moving every week. Sometimes twice a week.
Absolutely.
It takes money, y'all.
It takes money.
It takes money. All right, that's the importance on giving. But Blue and White Week is this the game. The game is this Saturday, April 5th. It's at 3 p.m. live from the vet. You guys get to get a preview of what you can expect this fall. Now, I want to ask Coach O, what are you excited most about this fall?
Getting back to Atlanta, baby.
That's it, baby. Peace up, A-Town down. Hey, man, y'all, we own Atlanta. When Jackson State is in Atlanta, it could be for a dang on checkers tournament. We going down there, and we going to represent well.
Ain't no doubt about
but
it.
we would love to be down there to support our football program for yet another national HBCU championship. I believe we're going to get there. Now, before we let you go, man, we got to let all our listeners know how to follow JSU football on whatever social media platforms you guys have.
Listen, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, any of those platforms, go JSU Tigers FB. Go JSU Tigers FB. We have the best media department in all of HBCU, all of FCS football. And they're going to make sure you stay up to date with content. And if you don't like the content, let them know, and they'll tighten up.
Yeah, shout out to Austin and his team, man. Those guys are rock and rolling. They have set the standard worldwide.
Absolutely.
Man, I appreciate you, Coach O, for hanging out with us on this day one of Jackson State University Blue and White Week. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be my time, man. My girl, Quita B, is coming up next from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You don't want to miss that. Followed by my dog, Keymark Kane, and then the young stunner, J. Cole, will wrap us up for the day. All right, make sure you follow us on all your social media platforms. X, formerly known as Twitter. Y'all can stop calling it Twitter. It's called X. Facebook, IG, and Threads, all at the Sipp FM. All right, before I get out of here, I always say this, man. God bless. Thank you very much, and go Tigers.